All right, I have so much dog hair on me, but welcome to this YouTube episode where we're going down to Huskisson to compete in the Olympic Distance Triathlon. Though, first step is to go get an MRI on my foot because potentially I've had a stress fracture on it or it's just really bad tendonitis. And we were hoping to find that out in the next 24 hours so I can decide what to do on Sunday. Otherwise, we might have a guest appearance and Gabe might jump in for the Olympic distance.
I'm back, baby. Let's go.
So stay tuned. All right, so we haven't done too many updates, but basically because I was closing out end of quarter with work and then just feeling a bit like the mood's a bit low because I don't really know what to do with my foot at this point in time, but we're still waiting on results for the MRI. The pain's probably like, I don't know, a 7 out of 10. So it's not like I couldn't do it, but it is pretty painful. And then do I risk making it worse for potentially Bustleton? But otherwise it's Saturday. We've been hanging out in Husky all day and we're just going to check in now for the event, and then we'll basically be having dinner, having an early night, and then getting ready to do the event tomorrow. I'm still undecided if I'll probably do the run, but otherwise I'll hit the swim and bike. Though I went for a swim today, we did actually a 800 meter swim and then a 20k bike ride, and yeah, it doesn't help the foot, but it's not too much impact, obviously, it being swimming and bike riding. So we'll just see how we go. And this whole point of doing Huskisson, the Olympic Distance Triathlon, was just to really get more comfortable with the swim and start getting to 35 kilometers an hour on the bike. So yeah, we'll see how we go for that one.
Let's go, Kay. Well done, babe. 25 minutes, 25:40. Let's go, babe. Well done.
Riley Holmes, great job, champion. Through the top. Fourth, we're going to find that again. Okay, never mind. Off he goes.
Okay. Cramp. Yeah, ab cramp. I noticed that. What happened with the ab cramp?
Wow, I've never experienced that.
Like, what's my belly? Enjoy the run, Kay.
Well done, guys.
How's the foot, Kay?
The pain is over.
Nice work. 2:25:34. Well done, babe. So we've just finished in 2 hours 25.
Yeah,
34.
we time. I didn't calculate my transitions on the watch, but I'm really excited to check Strava actually to see what my kilometers per hour on the bike was. But yeah, like the swim it was just so much more fun right there because you could actually see people's legs. So that was refreshing. And then the bike ride, I just sent it. Like I was really trying to leave anything to the run. Like I wasn't trying to be steady for the run. And then so I felt like legs were pretty heavy. And the bike course actually was so bumpy. Like if I compare it to Western Sydney, the road was smooth. Like that was just like the whole time. But yeah, the run was pretty tricky with like a few little ups and downs. But otherwise, PB'd the 10K.
In what time?
45 minutes and 11 seconds for the 10K.
So I didn't really see it on my watch. I wish I had pushed a little bit harder to get sub 45. But anyways, more in the tank there. But otherwise, happy with the efforts. Feeling I've never experienced such a bad ab cramp. We'll put that up. Like we have that. What got me is I sat down this time to put my shoes on. And when I crunched forward, all my abs just like seized up. And I was actually a bit worried and like we slowly had to like stretch out of it.
Yeah.
So,
I saw you just like, I saw it cramp you and then you were just like trying to stretch out of it the whole time.
yeah. But otherwise, we're going to go chill now and keen to give some more debriefs of the event as we head to the Sydney airport to America this afternoon, all the way down to Huskisson. But otherwise, we'll hang out this afternoon, recover, and let it all just sink in how I went. Come back and go feedback.
Great work, babe.
And first place is Kayla Stanley.
Woohoo!
Here, did I say that wrong? Kayla. Kayla. Congratulations, ladies. Well done. Isabel, quickest run, 42.23. Kayla, quickest cycle. And Georgia, quickest swim. Together. Line.
Woohoo!
20 flights.
All right, so we have headed down to Sydney International Airport as I head off to America now for a week for work. But I thought I'd just quickly take you through a bit of a recap of the times that I did in the Olympic distance triathlon today. So the swim, I did it in around 26 minutes for a 1.5 kilometre swim. For a 40 kilometre bike, I did an hour and 13 minutes. And then for the run, I did 44 minutes and 35 seconds. So that was a 10k PB for me. So it was cool to run in the 4-minute 30 paces for that. But body's feeling pretty good after today's event so far. The foot is still to be determined on if I get the MRI results, but it's starting to flare up quite badly. Now I basically just took a whole bunch of painkillers this morning to get through the event today. And so we'll see what that means for Busselton in a couple of weeks' time. I think I'm going to be limited time on running the next couple of weeks. But basically while I'm over in America, I'm not going to be able to do much biking, swimming, or probably running either just because of my foot. So we'll see what training looks like over the next 7 days, which won't be much, unfortunately. That always makes me sad. But while I'm injured, that's probably a good thing. So all in all, really happy with today's efforts. I basically got what I wanted to get out of it, which was to feel a bit more comfortable in the swim, which today's conditions in the swim was 10 times better than Western Sydney, just how they let people out. And also was able to do a bit more of 3 breaths instead of 2 breaths versus Western Sydney. And then the bike was not a super enjoyable bike ride. It was pretty bumpy. And there were still cars on the road and things like that. But overall, it was fun. And then the 10k run, I was hoping for a PB there, which I was able to pull off today, even with my foot. So I know I've got more in the tank to give on the run still. So yeah, all in all, really happy with the weekend, how that's gone. So yeah, thanks for tuning in today.